Welcome to Channel 18 News. I'm Jim Rogers. In a follow-up on a child pornography tip, Hopkins County criminal investigator Corley Weatherford interviewed a 17-year-old female victim regarding the tip and obtained suspect information regarding Kenneth Dwayne Mitchell, age 57, of Sulphur Springs. Investigator Weatherford and Hopkins County Sergeant Greer contacted Mitchell. Mitchell voluntarily went to the sheriff's office for an interview. During the interview, Mitchell admitted to having pornographic photos of the victim. He also granted a forensic search of his cellular devices. Mitchell was arrested Wednesday afternoon for possession of child pornography. He's in Hopkins County Jail, held on a $20,000 bond. Thursday morning, incumbent Freddie Taylor filed to seek re-election to place 4 on the Sulphur Springs City Council. Taylor, local business leader, has served in various capacities on the council since he was sworn in June of 2004. Opportunity to file for places 4, 5, and 6 continue through February 15th. Emily Glass, incumbent for place 5, filed for re-election on the morning of the first day for filing. For place 6, Doug Moore, who was appointed to the council until May 4th municipal election, and Landon Thornton, who filed Tuesday afternoon, will be on the ballot. Wildcat cards are on sale. Here's Don Julian.
Sulphur Springs athletes now have Wildcat cards that you can purchase. Wildcats athletic director and head football coach Greg Owens tells us about the Wildcat card program.
Yeah, this is our annual card kickoff, so we started that today, which is Thursday. We'll go through February the 13th with it, and all our 7th grade through 12th grade athletes will be selling the card and asking people to sponsor our programs through that. This is the one fundraiser we all kind of do together, kind of through the Booster Club and all that. So there's 30 businesses on there with some great discounts, but the big benefit of it all is just sponsoring our kids and supporting our kiddos, and because what each team sells, that goes back to help that team. So whatever tennis sells goes to tennis, whatever basketball sells goes to basketball, and so forth all the way through. And those funds are used for extra things and other things outside of our budget that we can't afford. And some of them go to help pay for meals and some travel expense and those kind of things as you go through a year. So we don't have huge budgets, and these things are needed to supplement some of those. So very much needed, and we ask everybody's support and feel like there's also some great discounts on there that people are going to benefit, and the card will pay for itself pretty quick, we feel like. But the big deal is just supporting those kids, and also lets our kids get out and interact with the community. We ask them to give a little bit back to the program by them and their time and their effort, and just them learning how to deal with people. And so there's a learning opportunity here for everybody.
I've seen them down around the square before, and they've come in our front door at the radio station, so they get around.
Yeah, our youth are pretty aggressive, sometimes in some of those areas. So we're very appreciative those businesses are willing to be on there, and those in our community that do support us, and those places do allow our kids to come in and around their business and sell, and we appreciate that with them. And we're not trying to bug people with it or force them with it, but we're just asking for their support.
And a lot of people look forward to the Wildcat card. They can sure, save some money.
I get calls every January wanting to know when it's coming out. So just letting everybody know it's out. Here we come.
Any great big changes with the card this year?
I don't think so. Like it's pretty steady. There's some new businesses. There's some new businesses that have come to town, some that have left. So we've made some changes on there. And again, we're very appreciative of those merchants and for their support of us and what they do. And I think it's a great advertising opportunity for them as well.
I know they kind of tweak their thing sometime, or if they have something that's real popular with fans, they make you just keep it.
Yeah. Every year, like somebody like we'll take a Dairy Queen for example. I mean, they'll change theirs up, whatever they're pushing for that year, or whatever their major push is. So I mean, there's some good stuff there, and some of the old reliables are still there, and some of them have come back, and so people always appreciate that. If it's just a cup of coffee and they may do it 3 or 4 times a week, but that sure pays for itself in the long run. And again, it sure helps our programs and our kids.
I believe the cost is about the same as
it's $20, yes, and people can write a check. We don't take credit cards, but they can write a check and just make it out to Sulphur Springs ISD or Sulphur Springs Athletics, and we can sure take a check.
Thanks for watching Channel 18 News. Have a great evening.
I know Dad would want to be here right now to walk you down the aisle.
480,000 people die each year from the use of tobacco.
Don't miss out on your special moments of the future because of tobacco use.
Be the change today.